Hello, and welcome to tonight's episode of Critical Role, where a bunch of us nerdy-ass voice actors sit around and play Dungeons & Dragons. That one. It's been a few weeks. Happy to be back. Happy to see you guys. And before we hop into tonight's episode, we have a hefty chunk of announcements to get to because of that little delay. Beginning with the first of three sponsors tonight, Ravensburger. Sam.
Yeah, hello! This episode is sponsored by Ravensburger and the Princess Bride Adventure game. Work together to control characters and complete each chapter's challenges. Game includes, it's me, Vicini. A game includes 7 paintable miniatures of Buttercup, Wesley, Inigo Montoya, Fezzik, and more. Flip through game boards as you retell the epic tale of the Princess Bride. Available now at Target and at bit.ly/CR Princess Bride. To celebrate, I would like to invite my best friend in the world, Liam O'Brien, to share a toast with me. A toast.
No, why am I dressed like this? Wait, Princess Bride? Goblet of wine? Are you trying to poison me?
Why don't you sniff your glass and tell me?
The best impressions are the ones where you have to say the name of the character as you're doing it. I do not smell anything.
What you do not smell is the residue from my gigantic flask. It is odorless, tasteless, dissolves instantly, and is among the most deadly poisons known to man.
The disgusting foul flask that you never wash?
Correct! One of our goblets is from a fresh bottle of wine. The other was poured directly from my cursed flask. But which is which? The battle of wits has begun.
I mean, you poured the poison in mine, right?
Did I? Am I the sort of man who would pour poison into his own goblet or his enemy? A clever man would put the poison in his own goblet because he knows that only a great fool would reach for what's given. But you are not a great fool, so clearly you should not choose the wine in front of you.
Yeah, but we can't switch glasses. Got the whole social distancing thing.
A man like me would have taken into account. So clearly you cannot trust the goblet in front of you because I know you won't trust the goblet. Then clearly I cannot trust the goblet in front of me.
This bit is dumb.
It gets dumber! If the flask wine is in front of me and we aren't allowed to trade places, then Ravensburger would be sponsoring me to drink my own disgusting sewage-flavored flask juice. And Ravensburger doesn't want to sponsor that. No one does!
All right, you're just stalling now, okay? Mine is definitely the nasty one, obviously.
You'd like to think that, wouldn't you? But your confidence has convinced me that clearly the poison is in my goblet!
You don't remember which one you poured it in, do you?
That is conceivable!
All right, fuck it. I'm just gonna drink so we can play D&D.
You fool! You fell victim to the classic blunders! Never go against a man who never washes his flask!
Oh, shit. That sounds pretty solid.
Well...
Are you okay?
It wasn't his best bit, but at least it was his last. Don't forget to enter for your chance to win a copy of the game by heading over to @Ravensburger NA on Twitter, where they're giving away free copies of the game right now. Back to you, Matt, and we're so sorry.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Liam and Sam.
Dude, his table would be so wet from all that spit.
Yeah,
Oh my
right?
god.
And thank you, Ravensburger, for whatever that was. Our second sponsor tonight is Think Fun. Think Fun has their spooky new game called Escape from the Room, the Cursed Dollhouse. It is the most immersive escape room game experience ever, and Think Fun's most challenging one to date. In the game, players explore a mysterious three-dimensional dollhouse, solving puzzles in search of a way to escape from it. 5 rooms, each containing objects to investigate and multiple puzzles to solve, will keep even the most skilled escape room players engaged through 2 hours of gameplay. You can even use the game box itself to build a 3-story dollhouse, complete with 3D furniture to escape. So there. Go check out the game now for yourself at bit.ly, bit.ly/CR Escape the Room.
That sounds terrifying. Why would anyone do that?
Matt,
early?
you're supposed to thank the sponsor at the end.
Oh, right. Sorry.
But you can use the new sponsorship doll to do that for you.
Oh.
What?
Thanks to Think Fun for supporting our show.
Yeah, see?
That does make it easier, I guess.
Yeah.
Does it say other things in it?
I'm a doll.
It's effective. See, there's like more to cycle through.
It's Sam o'clock, baby.
I didn't write that one.
Wow. Wow.
How many did you record for this one?
Actually,
Must kill Matthew Mercer.
All right, we're gonna put that away.
Yep.
All right, third sponsor, D&D Beyond, our friends since the beginning of Campaign 2. You can start your October adventures with spooky ones, such as the Ghosts of Saltmarsh. Explore the waves, spooky waves, explore the spooky waves above and the depths below with these 5 seafaring spooky adventures for your party to take on. Spoopy now? We're going to Spoopy.
Spoopy.
Get the Spoopy stat blocks, rules, and anything else you need to captain your own Spoopy ship. Battle 56 nautical monsters and use them in your D&D Beyond encounter builder. Detailed maps and tables for mysterious new Spoopy islands, fishing villages, pirate coves, and more. So take your journey to the high seas today at dndbeyond.link/CR-ghosts. That wraps up our sponsorship for tonight, and for our announcements thereafter, let's go ahead and begin with you, Ashley. You got something to talk about.
Hey!
Hey, Fred.
Hi, everyone! So, guys, and everyone, thank you so much for your support of Critical Role Foundation. So we have far surpassed our initial goal, but because we are pre-recording the show, it's a little tough to convey real-time fundraising updates, but just know it's more than $1 and probably less than $1 million. But for updates, be sure to check out at Critical Role FDN on Facebook or Twitter for updates, or both. And for more information or to join us in leaving the world better than we found it, please visit criticalrolefoundation.org.
Yay. So happy. It always good stuff.
Thank you, Ashley, and thank you everyone for supporting the initial launch of this long-coming charitable endeavor. You've blown us all away, and you've made and continue to make a lot of people very happy who have been very much in need. So thank you. We also have the World of Critical Role book coming to the U.S. and Canada on Tuesday, October 20th. And the UK on Thursday, October 22nd. So if you haven't seen this delightful tome, we showed it off. Showed it off once before. US and UK fans, you can still submit your pre-order receipt at criticalrolebooks.com/preorder to redeem free digital wallpapers and other cool perks. And for our German fans, there will also be a fully translated German edition available in December of this year. I give a couple of cool sneak peeks at some of the inside elements of the book here. This is like some pages about the beginnings. We have some storytelling and some shots. Oh god, there we go.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Lighting is a pain in the butt.
Those are our house pictures.
Yeah, so you get to see our janky old apartment.
Yeah.
We got some awesome chapter breaks with some art in there, which is fun.
Look at
It's pretty. I think we got we've got a page about the Chroma Conclave, the great evils from Campaign 1.
Yeah, fam.
It looks gorgeous. It has a lot of fun stories, interviews, and historical elements about this weird experience that we're still trying to figure out how the hell it happened. And you can get it now too. So for more information, head to criticalrolebooks.com. Laura, you're up next.
Okay, so we've got a lot of stuff in our store right now. In case you missed it, I don't know why Jester just came out, but okay. So number 1, I'm just gonna go down the list, you guys. So we've got a wallet
Oh my goodness.
I want it.
with our doodles by Wendy Sullivan. It's really cute. You want to see it?
Yep.
I can pass it to you because we're married.
So cool.
I know.
It's got a lighter.
And there's like a little special something in it that I'm not going to talk about, but if you get it, you'll know. Okay.
Money?
It's not money.
Okay.
Okay.
$2 bill
The other
in
thing
every
is,
wallet.
Oh, it's this thing.
don't pull it out. We have our Market tote bag in this fabulous avocado green.
Love that color.
I know, it's so pretty, right?
Cute.
So yeah, I'm super stoked about that. And then, hold on, we've got our, have you seen this yet, Marisha? We've got our sword.
I've only seen it over Zoom.
Guns out, baby.
This is designed by Grace Barrios. I love it.
What does it say on the bottom?
It says, Swole regards Jim, Wild Mount Exandria.
Oh, nice.
It's so good. Look at her.
Hitting the gym.
Sleeves are bullshit.
Jim.
Okay, so all three of those things are available in the US, the UK, and the Australian stores, while the... Oh, wait. I don't know what I'm saying. So 2 of those things are available in all the stores. And then this thing is only available in the US store right now. But it's coming to the UK and the Australian store soon.
Nice save. Nice save. You're on it.
Okay. Now I've got another thing to talk about because this is like legit. This is the thing I think is my favorite thing we've ever made ever,
Oh.
and I'm gonna have Liam show it.
This is. Oh, yes. Yes. I want this so bad.
happening?
This is our Vaxeldon
Dun, dun,
hooded cloak.
Oh, yeah.
I
that
want it
thumb
so
hole.
bad.
dun, 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 dun.
Ooh,
It's
holes are
so sexy.
It's so.
Okay, so check. Wait, no, you have to turn around because you
How
can
do
see the
I-
wings.
yeah, I don't know where to start.
You got to show the wings, the Raven Queen wings in
Just
the
a little
back.
bit, a little higher. There
It's
you
got
go.
a hood.
Now
got the
down for the
hood.
hood. Down for the hood.
Yeah.
It's got thumb holes, and there's all these like.
Come on.
There's all these amazing details. Yeah, you've got your
Snowdrop.
snowdrop on the close to the heart, and then we've got a dagger detail, and then we've got like do not go far from me.
Where is it? Where is
There's
it?
all sorts of stuff on there.
There it is.
It's just like the most amazing thing. Anyway, it's in the stores right now.
I'll never forget in the before times I came in. I didn't know this thing existed, and you just said, "You want to see something cool?" It's like, "Yeah, what are you going to show me?" And you showed me pictures of this thing. I couldn't fucking believe it.
Pretty cool.
Love it.
I'm so
really
excited
cool.
about it.
Wait. It looked really cool when the lapel was open and you could just see the snowdrop.
Yeah.
Kind of open the collar a bit.
It's just so
like that.
cool.
Yeah.
And it's so
just
comfy
so
and
good.
cozy. I was wearing it today at home.
It's a good,
Anyway,
good arms
there's
dealer
pockets.
outfit.
There's pockets.
It is.
You look like a cool Jedi.
Anyway, so there's that. It's in all three of the stores right now. So that's pretty cool.
Fashion.
It's so fashion.
Where'd I go?
Okay, and then there's 2 more things I'm just gonna say, and it's that I'm done, I swear.
Okay.
Okay, so for the Australian store,
Crikey.
we have this t-shirt.
Oh my.
What? That's our Australian store exclusive. And then
Nobody said it?
we have
But I might.
and then we have this t-shirt, which you may recognize the design is on our tank tops that we release.
Oh yeah.
So in the Australian store, it's a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's everything that I've
Wear
got.
that t-shirt on.
That's everything I've got. Thank you for sitting with me.
LB. Nice job. That's a lot of weeks off to catch up on. Nice job.
I know, that's
Yeah, I
I
couldn't
just
find
love
them,
it
but
so
there
much.
they are.
The other
I'm
things
so
are cool
stealthy.
too.
Everything else is cool too, but yes, I love that. Okay.
That's pretty cool. I kind of want the swole regard shirt so I can look a little less ridiculous when I'm doing Ring Fit. All right, I believe that is all the announcements. So
Oh, jeez.
let's go ahead and jump into tonight's
boy.
episode of Critical Role.
The adventure begins. They were always beside you, your nerdy best friends, and the DM to guide you. And they rise from the flames for the battles ahead. Villains beware, cause you're about to be dead. They got magic and flair. They got falchions and cunning. They don't see over there. There's a monster incoming. Inspiration is waiting. Rise up, don't think twice. Put your fate in your hands. Take a chance, roll the dice. Can you answer the call? Digging deep in your soul as the legend unfolds. Now it's your turn to roll.
And welcome back.
Holy shit!
No, new little intro change.
We didn't even give you any, things. We didn't say anything.
No, it was just a lot of screaming, which is nice. It was a reprieve for once. Yeah, we had the one good thing about the delay is it gave us time to do some changes to the intro, which was nice. So, last we left off, Mighty Nine, after an intense dinner with Trent and some individuals from Caleb's past, and making an arrangement with Vesta Ragnar of the Cerberus Assembly to escort her northward towards the ruins and the excavation of what seems to be the city of Aor, a pre-calamity magocracy that has been long vanished. You made your way to Zadash, purchased some things, and began to inquire about the whereabouts of this individual Cree that may have had some information about this Nonagon figure, Lucian, and this history that seemed to have some weird connection with the visions you had while on the island of Rumblecusp. Upon checking, Cree seemed a bit dodgy and not wanting to respond, and then upon scrying, you found her pushing through a blizzard someplace far from here. Feeling a bit odd about these circumstances, you went to see if you could glean some information from the corpse of your friend Mollymock. You traveled to his resting site where you had buried him not too far from where he fell nearly a year ago. And upon inspecting the site, discovered the body was not there. In the midst of this gesture, you decided to scry upon where the body of Mollymock might be, and was given a vision similar to that of Cree. Another snow-covered, blizzard-battered space where you saw walking a familiar purple-skinned tiefling, bundled in furs and leathers, pushing his way through the storm, determined and grinning. And that's where we left off. So, as you all are scrambling around the rainy space surrounding the grave site of Mollymock Tea Leaf, Jester, you return from your vision.
He's with Cree.
What do you mean?
He was in the snow. He was walking. He was smiling.
He's alive.
Speak?
I mean, if he did, I didn't hear anything. He was smiling.
He wasn't being held captive. He was there on his own accord.
Alive, walking. He looked alive.
He looked alive.
How is that possible?
Yeah, didn't you send him back to the earth?
Well, mostly metaphorically, to be honest.
What?
It was just burial rites. That's not anything that sticks necessarily.
I'm gonna send him a message.
Whoa. What?
Okay.
What message? What?
I want to see what he's doing.
We maybe want to talk about this a little bit further before you stick your finger into that beehive.
Yeah, if you send him a message, he will ruin the element of surprise if that's something that we want to keep.
Yeah, but what if he's trying to find us, to contact us, and he doesn't know?
Well, he's looking in the wrong place.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've never been there.
He's with Cree. I mean, that's someone from his past, which means maybe he has some sort of memory, unless Cree was responsible for helping to bring him back.
Which could be, right?
Very likely.
Wasn't she part of that group that did that before?
Tomb Takers.
And she did stuff with blood. I mean, maybe she knows how to bring people back.
Well, he prepared us for this.
We told Cree.
What?
We delivered the news that Molly died to Cree, didn't we?
I don't know, if only one of us took notes.
I recall that, I believe.
You told the gentleman.
We told the gentleman. But Kree was still around at that time.
Kree was around and working under him at the time.
This is surprising, but I don't know that we should be
Is it that surprising?
completely shocked. No, because he told us his origin story. And now he is traveling with the very people he was with before his return from the Earth. The first time, the second time, the 9th time.
Just off of Jester's idea, because the fucking chances of Molly being alive, or whoever he is, also being in the place that we're about to go to is extraordinary. If you send him a message and not Molly doesn't recognize your voice, then...
We'll know it's not him, for sure.
Right.
What if he remembers us?
How does a message work? If you don't go, "Hi, it's me, Jester," do they know it's you, or just a voice appears?
That's a really good question, Ford.
Oh,
I think if they've met me, they know it's me.
But has he met
Exactly.
you? Okay.
I'll also just to put it out there. We're not hard people to find. I mean, if your friend was going to leave word, he could have, which either means that things are different or that it's, for some strange reason, it's too dangerous to contact you.
We left him a note.
We did?
Where?
Yeah, I put it in his coat.
What did it say?
But we found his coat.
Wait, is this? Let's check.
Let's look in the coat. Is the note still in the coat?
No, it is not.
He got a note.
Did he leave a reply in the coat?
I'm looking.
Make an investigation check.
Oh. 1.
Well, reliable talent.
Sure, but it's still a natural 1.
Reliable talent. Do you want to take the 1?
Yes.
A heavy inspection of the interior of the coat, and there were a number of pockets sewn into it, hidden spaces. Nothing.
There's this cool flower detail, and there's this amazing dagger thing on the outside, and it's got these fingerless gloves. It's really awesome.
I never noticed the wings on the
Really
back.
cool. It looks comfortable, but also sexy.
Yeah.
He's got to remember us, right?
He didn't remember anything when he woke up before, though. What if it's just brand new every time? Or maybe Molly was a failed version of the ritual, and maybe this time it wasn't.
But even if I contact him, how would it be ruining the surprise? It's not like they know that we're going there. I could just be like, "Oh my God, you came back! How are you feeling?"
Well, right now you've contacted Kree twice.
But just to say "Hey, how's Molly?"
But
I didn't go "Hey, Kree,
she doesn't
where's
know
Molly? We're
that
going north."
She doesn't know that you know where she is.
Exactly.
But if you also contact Anti-Mock, what are we going to call it? He's not Molly Mock.
Nonagon is right in the middle, I guess.
I guess we could ask him.
Wait, did you say Mulligan?
Mulligan.
Anyway, if we contact him, even if he doesn't recognize you, he's going to turn to his good friend Kree and be like, "Hey, I just heard a voice in my head," and she's going to be like, "Oh shit, they're coming for us."
I have to agree. I think discretion.
Yes, I can't think of a reason why not to wait. We could certainly do it tomorrow or the day after. The whole point to come here was to get inside information about where we're going, quietly, and that's gone. So we don't want to stick our finger in ahead of time. Maybe we find something new in the next couple of days, but I agree. I think just wait.
It's like a sales call, are you interested in a new HVAC unit?
Oh,
press 1 to...
Can you still talk to plants?
Well, yeah. You gave me the ability, after all.
When there are gotta be, are there things growing on the earth?
No, there are low bushes and some.
They would know when
stunted trees
when the earth got dug up.
Oh, they would.
Maybe.
Okay.
It would give us a timeline.
I'm going to go and talk to a nearby shrub or some grass in this area or something.
Okay, there are elements of kind of crabgrass clusters amongst the mud, as well as some stunted bushes and small trees that are kind of scattered throughout this plains area.
I'm gonna kneel down on the ground and get really low and talk to the crabgrass.
Okay.
Oh, crabgrass. So, just recently, a friend of ours was dug up from the earth and came back to life. Did you feel a great disturbance in the ground lately? I don't know.
Yeah, there was some movement. Yeah, there was a guy under there, and then some people came by, and then they took him out.
There were multiple people that took him out?
Yeah, it was like a small group or something.
Wow. I know it's hard to tell time, but do you have any idea how many, suns and moons there were, or hot and colds there were, or I don't know. Do you know how long ago it was?
I don't. Oh, you just mean like a cycle?
Yeah.
Like a day-night cycle?
Oh, yeah, like a day-night cycle. Yeah, they got you. You're smart.
Well, I've never had a conversation like this before. I'm kind of catching myself off guard with the things I know. It's really wild. But I'd put it maybe 50 or so cycles back.
Oh. Whoa, that was a while. You have a good memory.
Well, not all crabgrass is as cool as me. What's your name, by the way?
I'm Jester. Do you have a name?
I don't think so. You want to give me one?
Yeah. Henry.
I'm Henry. Henry Crabgrass.
Henry Crabgrass. And I'll pet Henry.
Consent, please.
Oh, may I pet you?
Yes, you may.
Okay.
Thank you.
I really like this guy. He's so nice.
Is Henry a single blade of crabgrass, or is he
a cluster of crabgrass?
A collective Henry, or
you get the sense they're not individual blends. It is a cluster of crabgrass roots that kind of encompass a hive crabgrass mind, if you will, that is now known as Henry.
Henry says it was 50 days ago that Molly came back to life.
No way.
And there were multiple people. Do you know how many people? Did you get an idea?
It's kind of hard to tell when you're grass. But there were. I remember feeling like a bunch of footprints.
Okay.
Did Molly come up on his own, or
did Molly? Did the
people?
When the body came out of the ground, was he moving, or did he start moving after he was out?
I heard some digging, and then I heard some chanting.
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 Ooh, that's a good one to know. Did you hear what they were chanting? Can you repeat any of it? You have a good memory, after all.
There are limitations to a grass, apparently. I don't even know what language we're talking now. To be fair, I don't really know what language is. It's really wild.
It's all downhill for Henry from here.
Existential. He speaks.
Henry, is there
friend.
anything you want? Is there anything you need? Can I do anything for you?
Just stick around. It's nice to have someone to talk to.
Oh, okay. Tell you what, we'll stick around for at least 10 more minutes.
I'll take it.
All right.
We could dig up Henry and take him with us in a pot.
Okay.
Yeah, but here's the thing. What if Henry is Henry seems a little bigger. What if I accidentally break part of Henry off?
Yeah, let's
and
not
then I'm
into a horror
torturing him.
story.
Henry's just gonna get eaten.
This is bringing up all sorts of weird stuff, you guys. Because what? When we step on grass, are we hurting it?
Oh, no,
maybe ask Henry.
Ask him.
Henry!
Well, yeah.
Does it hurt when I step on you?
Well, a little.
Oh, no! Oh, God! Now I know Isaac flies everywhere. He's like a heart of gold.
Well, it's not bad. It's just like a little, like a little pressure tingle.
Okay.
I'm used to it. It's kind of what grass does. It gets stepped on.
Okay.
Jester, is the grass upsetting you?
I mean, he's so nice. He's a really
He's not
nice
saying
guy.
terrible things to you. I'll
No,
summon the fountain.
No. I'm just going to, for 10 minutes while we hang out, I'm just going to, If it's okay, Henry, I'm just gonna keep petting the grass.
Does he want any water or anything? Well, I guess
it's been raining,
It is
so we don't want to
pouring
water.
Yeah,
all
it's
day,
fine.
you know?
Makes you wonder, maybe vegetarians are the real predators.
Wow.
Right here.
Caduceus, you know you could speak to plants this whole time.
Yeah. There you go.
Whoa.
Well, I mean, you sit on a horse. These things happen.
Does he? Is he enjoying the pets?
He seemed like he thought it was okay.
Scritchy, scritchy.
My friend Yash is petting you too now.
Sit on a horse.
All right, content, please.
Is it? You have to ask okay. Is it okay?
May I give you Squish's Henry?
She's asking if it's okay.
Oh, it's okay.
He says it's okay.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my God. We're petting crabgrass.
Okay, so what are we going to do if we're not going to call Molly? What are we going to do? Where are we going? What are we doing? Because he's up there, he's alive, and he's walking through the snow.
Well, because you've scryed, does that give us a location that we could somehow bamf to, or is it doesn't matter?
It's just snow.
It's not any closer to his location. It hasn't given us an advantage in trying to find him.
I didn't see anything around it other than, snow.
Well, if they're walking and they started on this journey 50 days ago, they're probably not going very quickly. I mean, it took them that long to get up there, and they can't get there any faster.
As well,
Exactly. They have such a head start.
Yeah, but we can catch up in.
We're not walking either.
6 seconds.
We don't know how deep into the tundra that they are.
Yeah, and we've already been warned that it's squirrely there with magic, that delivery to that point might not be as reliable.
Yeah.
So should we tear up the rest of our plans for the week and just go now?
I don't think we can leave early. I think Vess has a set itinerary, right?
I'll also say, now that we know what's happening between the two of us, we have deities and friends to call upon. We have locate creature. We have a lot of options for keeping tabs on.
And if we were able to look successfully once, we could do it again as long as we're not detected.
Right. They didn't seem to notice when I did it, so.
Yeah, I probably prefer to keep an eye on them, but not alarm whoever they are.
Right.
It's probably a good idea.
Keep it quiet.
Well, what do we do? Where do we go? What are we doing?
Kind of hard to focus after that.
Yeah. It's hard not to act. I understand Jester after learning so much.
Yeah, I mean, I want to talk to Mollymock, but I don't want to blow it. So maybe we just continue and wait? Ugh, God, that sounds awful.
Maybe we can talk to Vess and see if she'd be willing to accelerate her plans. We're also waiting on commissions for some heavy clothing.
Oh my gosh, I have the best clothes coming, you guys. I can't wait to wear it.
I'm 100% with you, but wait, talk to Vess to accelerate her plans.
To leave sooner.
What Ford said earlier, or whoever, it's very coincidental that Mollymock and Kree are going to the exact same spot we are.
Yeah, it's not. That's what I just
Beauregard said to us.
Yeah,
but I mean,
an hour ago.
But yeah, no, I definitely paying attention. But we can't. Should we not tell Vess that we know that
there's another interesting
there's
party?
another entity there? I mean, she might have sent them, right?
Does she know about the Tomb Takers?
She has to.
Well, that's your theory.
I'd be willing to bet that she knows about the Tomb Takers. None of this is coincidental. Everything has been pointing to
We can't
this.
ask her to accelerate her plans unless we come up with some excuse that doesn't involve the Tomb Takers.
Unless
But I don't
knowing the truth would work. Would it?
Didn't they steal her book or something?
They had a book. It's a little vague on whose book it was and who was kind of running from whom, but she was chasing them down, and I think she now has the book. What if we just kind of loosely ask her,
I'll send her a message.
Well, maybe.
And just be like, hey, were you part of the Tomb Takers? Did they steal your book?
Either one of two things. She contracted the Tomb Takers, or the Tomb Takers contracted her.
Do it.
I feel like this is a conversation for in person.
There's also the question, though, if she hired the Tomb Takers, and she hired us, but she did not tell us that she had any connection to the Tomb Takers, what are we stirring up with?
I don't think she hired Cree and Molly and them this go around. I think it's an arms race.
She's gonna want to know that they're out there.
I think whatever they got into before, either she got wise to whatever Molly and his crew were a part of, or vice versa. One infected the other, and now I think it's a race to the finish line, because the Tomb Takers haven't been active in 2 years, according to the records from the Cobalt Reserve. So, I don't think she's hired the Tomb Takers. I think we're the people who are racing against them for whatever end game they are both chasing towards.
The Tomb Takers Part 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Tomb
Takers
the
Revenge.
Take-Tukers.
The Take-Two. Yeah.
They take tumors. No, that's stupid.
I do feel like this is an opportunity to make up ground.
An opportunity?
Oh boy.
Mighty Nine did it better.
I think she'd be interested in going sooner if we let her know that other people are that far ahead of us.
Right.
Okay. We still need to get our stuff,
Yeah.
which we ordered today?
Today?
Yes.
Yesterday.
Yeah, I think so.
We can always do a little.
Yesterday.
Yeah. Did we order it?
I believe you ordered them before the dinner.
Okay, so yesterday.
So yesterday.
Yes.
We don't want to go against that estate.
Sorry.
Aside from not singing, I talked to the trees for like a good 5 minutes.
Yeah. So there's some of the commissions that are 3 more days before they're ready.
3 more days.
Message couldn't-
But that's still sooner than. What day is it? It's still sooner than
We had
she
like
wanted
6
to take
days
off,
left.
right?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
So
still
you'd
sooner.
you'd be 2 days early if you were to wait for the commission.
Okay, that's something.
All right.
And we can scry once a day at least. And if they seem to be getting closer to their goal, we can say, all right, we gotta go.
Yeah, or we could go drop more money on those people and be like, work around the clock.
Go faster.
Yeah.
I agree with Caduceus, though. I think this is a conversation to have with Vesteragna in person.
Should I let her know we're coming to talk to her?
I think so.
Yeah.
Where are we?
We're
At Molly's grave.
halfway between Shady Creek Run
We're in
and.
the
Your
city.
name is Veth.
Yeah.
Caleb can get
This
us back.
writing on my
though.
arm.
Yeah, I can take us back to the city. We need to impose on the
city of
same magic
Rexentrum.
circle. Yeah.
Where do we have
Oh, we're going back to Rex and
Well, wait.
what?
Right. If we're going to see her, she was in Rexentrum, right?
Correct.
She was in Rexentrum.
Right.
Yes. You previously
All
were in
in
Zadash.
Zadash.
Where my family.
Wait,
Where your family
anything
is.
we were gonna do in Shady Creek?
We were going to do some research in Shady Creek, but I think we figured out everything we needed to, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they're
Because all the
probably
business
all.
was out
We would
of
just
Shady
find
Creek?
out they're all up in the north too.
Yeah.
The night
And
of sleep, we
Zadash
could
is
start
where
asking some.
Pumat is and all of our stuff is.
Right.
So we can go to Rexentrum and then go back to Zadash if we need.
Right, we can go to Rexentrum, talk to her, go to Zadash, pick up our stuff and your family, and then what are we going to do with your family?
We'll figure that out later.
Okay.
Gosh.
All right. To Rexentrum?
To talk to Vess?
Well, we really could. We could get your. As long as we use circles, we can go get your family in Zadash and then go to Rexentrum, because there's circles in both cities, and I'm still capable of traveling to both places today.
Well, like, okay.
Everyone.
So we go to Zadash, we drop more money on these people, be like, go faster with your commissions, pick up family, then go to Rexentrum, then go back to Zadash, then go back to Rexentrum, and then head
Or
out.
we just
Or we just
take
go
a
to
couple
Rex.
days.
We need to pick up my family. They can stay in Zadash for a couple days. It's fine.
I also think a couple more days figuring out what we know might be. Like, are they actually going to the same place that we're going? Let's
I
confirm
can
that.
send them a message.
No, we can just. I mean, I just figured commune might do it.
Oh, or you can ask your god, right?
Yeah,
Gods know a lot of things.
they do. And your friend seems to know some stuff.
Yeah, he knows a lot.
Do it, Rockapella.
He's got a nice. Well, we have to wait a day.
Oh. Don't do it, Rockapella.
Rockadoodle.
I could do it. No,
Oh.
I don't know if I could. Hold on, let me look. I could do it today, but I've already communed.
Yeah, I think it gets weird if you keep doing it, if I recall.
Let's go to Rexentrum.
Okay.
Come on.
All right.
I'm going to send a message to your dude. Who am I sending a message to let them know we're coming?
Oh, Udalafon.
I'm going to send a message to Udalafon.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Ayo, we're coming through. Get ready, cause it's happening right now.
It's Bo with the Mighty Nine.
Bo with the Mighty Nine coming through any second now.
Brief pause before they respond with a very curious notification. But of course, you are welcome. That's all.
Cool.
Is it still raining on us?
At the grave, yes.
Yeah, so any second really means about a half hour because first I will ritually cast the dome and then I will pull out some rags and start wiping down the stone that I have found to draw the circle on.
Can you draw it in the mud?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
the chalk does not, no, it cannot
But can
hold.
you just like dig in the mud with your finger?
With your finger?
It's not mud drawing, it involves chalk. There are ingredients, there's ways that...
Are you sure? I think these are pretty lax
Stones in a
rules.
circle and a
Caleb
shape.
stops talking to them.
Right?
Just draw it on Henry.
You could, if you want to, you could search for a stone surface that might function for this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, is
Yeah.
out in this field, finding a large enough stone, spending 10 minutes to ritually cast the dome, wiping that shit down for a couple of minutes, so 25 to 30-ish minutes later.
Henry.
Easy peasy.
Hey, yeah.
Do you know of any big stones in the area, big enough for a bunch of people to stand on?
There's like maybe there's a couple of stones nearby, like a little bit that way, and like right over there. That's all I know.
Am I noticing any kind of shift in the blades as he says that way and that way?
No. You just hear it in the voice.
There's some over that way and some over that way.
You look over and there's like some stones, like 6 inches, 4 inches.
Yeah, there's.
Brass.
Make a perception check if you want to, with disadvantage because of the heavy rain.
Sure.
How long does that spell stay?
I don't know.
Investigation, you say?
No, it's perception.
Perception, you say? That is a 21.
10 minutes.
Nice, with disadvantage.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, so within 15 minutes or so, you find near the base, the eastern side of the base of some of the rolling hills that kind of signify the area where that fight, where you lost Mollymock, happened. There are some sections of heavy stone, probably volcanic bombs from a long time ago that were launched here that seem to be more akin to the mountainous rock that surrounds the valley. But you find a few sections there that are a little flatter. It's still not a perfect flat surface, but it is large enough. If you push some of the mud away and put the dome over and kind of dry it off for a moment, you could probably get it to work.
Okay. And this is the kill site for Molly, you were saying?
Not far from it, yeah.
Not far, yeah. Okay. Well, I'll take that time to do it. People can huddle in out of the rain if they want. And I'm getting my dynasty clothing totally wrecked and muddy and disgusting, so it's good that, what's old is new again. Good that we're getting new clothing, and I will finish it off.
All right.
Everybody in.
You all jump into the teleportation circle and emerge in the base of the Rexentrum Archive. The familiar warm interior is welcoming due to the previously very cold and damp outside of which you had been suffering for the past 30, 40 minutes or so. Nobody seems to be bothered by your presence as you did announce yourself, and you make your way up to the streets of Rexentrum without issue. Whereabouts would you like to go?
Should we go talk to Bess?
Right?
Yeah, should we check in with her? Do you need to do another thing, or?
Yeah, sure.
Just
I'll
in case
send a
she's
message
not,
to Ves Drogna.
Okay.
Hi, we're coming to see you. It's super important. Are you at home? Where are you? We need to talk. Any second now.
Not a practice, that shit's hard.
She responds,
I am not home at the moment. However, I can be there within the next 4 or so hours. If you'll be around.
She says she'll be home in 4 or so hours.
We could try to hurry up our
jackets and. Oh wait, no.
She's with Molly.
Yeah.
Yes.
No. Anything else we can do here, or should we just fast forward 4 hours?
Yeah, we can just go to her house and wait, I suppose. Should I send her
Warm pretzel?
Warm pretzel,
Oh.
definitely.
Warm pretzel.
And like some cocoa, because it was pretty, like, you know.
Oh, cocoa.
Cold.
Nice.
Cocoa and pretzel.
Good. Like sailing through a storm.
We go get warm pretzels and cocoa and mulled wine.
Ooh.
So good.
Okay.
So
yeah, you can totally acquire these things with a short jaunt through a number of the various shopping districts here in Rexentrum. The city is diverse in its offerings. It doesn't take you too long to acquire what you're seeking. I'd say if you're getting that for the group, go ahead and mark off 1.5 gold for the lot of it.
It's on me, you guys. It's on me.
Thanks.
Is it like the German Christmas markets where you get a discount if you return the cup, but otherwise you get the commemorative cup?
Sure.
Wow. Good Paul.
I want a Stein, man.
You can have a Rexentrum Stein if you'd like.
I want to.
Every year it's a different, they collect.
Oh, man. No, I want it.
I miss her.
If you want to pay a little extra, you can get some Rexentrum Steins and add it to your inventory.
I will gladly put that in for the group.
Go for that. 2 additional silver per Stein. You're good to go.
2, 4, 6.
Do you want them engraved with your name? It's an extra silver.
17, 18, 19. Some for the family.
Sure,
Okay.
yeah, get one for my child.
All right, I'm just going
I'm
to...
adding that to my other possession.
Best part about them is you almost cannot lift them.
Alrighty. It is not raining here in Rexentrum, but the sky is still cloudy and gray. It is, I'd say at this point in the day, starting to push towards later afternoon at the time that you've been doing this. And you guys were also looking forward to, what else? What else did you want to accomplish in the interim?
Well,
Anybody want to see if they could, quickly, like, hurry their commissions, or...
Did we order these things here?
No, you're right. I'm sorry, I'm Steven.
Yeah.
Well,
I honestly don't
the
remember.
clothing I believe you ordered here.
Seems like
and then the magical item that you ordered was with
back there.
Pumat.
Oh, maybe
back in
you're
the day.
right.
Old clothes here.
yeah.
You're right.
Let me check my notes. Yep. Rexentrum.
Yep.
Right there.
You're looking at a receipt from a Bennigan's.
The Monte Cristo is really good.
Yeah.
Let's speed up our clothes.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I don't know if I can.
What do you mean?
They said that mine's complicated.
Money.
I
Does
give
a
them a
lot.
lot of money already.
I have money.
Do I have to say it again? It's just always true. It's just 9 women can't make a baby in a month. There's money can only do so much.
They seemed kind of annoyed at me.
Maybe they could give you something in the interim, like warm clothing until the really nice.
For the...
Like-
Well, how am I going to get to really nice stuff if we're all the way up north? I want my pretty things that I ordered.
Or you could come back for.
Ford!
I feel like I'm learning something new.
I also don't have any armor on right now. That's kind of a problem. So
Oh, right.
yeah.
Travis, I don't really think you are.
You are ridiculous. Ridiculous.
I still want to try to make a shot from here.
Wing ding?
Serious storytelling.
Yeah.
Do we want to see? Yeah, let's go out.
It never hurt to ask, right?
Let's go ask.
Yeah. Maybe they were super inspired and they were like, oh my God, I've been embroidering all night. You unlocked my
Yeah, the
mind.
shopkeeper's got a bunch of family members that are also very skilled.
Yeah, no, it was a family project, like making a quilt.
It's going to fall apart halfway through
Job
that.
of a life.
Let's try it.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Most of your outfits will be ready by the end of this evening, to the if not the next morning, except for yours, which required some very specific elements there. Upon asking for an additional 30 gold, they can get the extra hands to rush it.
Here we go.
Okay. Sure, here's 30 more gold.
All right, thank you very
Like you have
much.
reservations.
I just don't have any money left because I spent it all on these clothes.
Oh, well, I covered Jester.
Yeah.
I
We all
covered
pooled.
Jester. I'm a monk.
Can we pay a little extra if they hire 9 pregnant women?
I cover Jester, put money back in
Good
your
rule of
bank.
life.
Okay. So thus, all the rest of the currently outstanding outfits that have been commissioned will be ready by the next morning.
Sweet.
Wow.
Except for your armor piece in Zadash, which will be 2 more days.
Okay.
Is that
2 to 3 more days. It was 4 days for the piece to be complete.
He can make another Puma. Let's go.
Yeah, well, okay, we'll go. We'll rush him when we get to Zadash.
Getting there anyway, so.
All right.
So, at this point, with the conversations being had, hopping from location to location to ensure things will be ready for you in the time you wish to leave, right now the sun is close to setting. The sky, the clouded evening sky, begins to grow darker and more purple. What would you like to do? Roughly 3.5 hours have passed.
Oh, we should head to our house.
Vess's house.
I'll send her a message because I realized I never let her know that that was indeed something we were doing.
Okay.
Okay, we're on our way to your place. Hopefully you'll be there soon because we're on our way.
This is not Guitar Hero. Slow down.
This is Jester, by the way. Can't wait to see you.
Very well. I will see you there soon enough. Just finishing up some of my work. If I'm not there when you arrive, just be patient.
She said be patient.
Patience is our middle name.
Molly, this armor that are you saying that we would go on this?
Just call him.
Jesus fucking balls.
It's really not that surprising with the events of the day.
Yeah.
Lord.
Brain.
We're all a little rattled.
Sediment on the ocean floor just got kicked up like crazy. It'll settle in. Caduceus, the armor that you're waiting to get. Are you saying that we would leave and go without you getting this armor?
No. Say we pick up the armor and leave immediately.
Okay. Get the armor first.
Get the armor and 10 minutes later we're on the way.
Okay, good.
Excellent thinking, Percival.
I mean, he is wearing purple.
I don't know what I've been thinking of over the past few weeks.
All right.
How transparent are we going to be with Vess?
I mean, Caduceus is with us, so we'll tell the truth, I guess.
Oh, that's a good point. You should drop like one little nugget of information at a time and maybe have Caduceus see how she's reacting.
We can just start with letting her know that the Tomb Takers might be heading to the same place and see if she knows who that is.
Sure. The names?
Well, and she might be able to fill in a bunch that we don't know. I mean...
Uh-oh. We activated
The names. I just gotta find the names of the rest of the Tomb Takers.
The music even synced up to her grabbing.
I know. If Marisha's eyes could turn white and roll back at her head, they would.
Otis, Zorel, and Typhorel.
Typhel?
No, Typhel.
And Cree.
And Cree.
And Cree.
And
Nonagon.
Lucian. Okay. Do we have any gifts or anything for good old Vess?
A bottle of wine.
I bought an extra Stein, so...
Great.
I bought a few.
Cool. So like
maybe just
and Zoran. Did you say Zoran?
Who's Zoran?
Zoran is one of the
Tomb Takers?
Yeah.
Maybe as a start, we just mention that we've heard another group is already ahead of us and give it a beat, see how she takes it, see how she reacts.
I gotta find my page.
I will knock on the door.
As you arrive at the familiar exterior of Vesturugna's tower, you go to knock on the door, and as your hand extends, the door opens, as kind of just hand passes into the air. The interior furniture is completely different from last time you were here. The floor itself has like a deep velvet green pattern carpet across. You can see the furniture has been arranged to be almost like a tea table in the middle with 4 chairs in a cross formation. On it you can see what looks to be an iron chandelier hanging from the center of the ceiling with candles around it that are lit. There looks to be a really, really nice painting on the wall kind of across to the right of you that depicts a lush jungle with different colors that seem to almost like fade and change. And you see different shapes and designs almost emerge and disappear into it. It's a very kind of trippy piece of enchanted art. The same staircase curves upward, but other than that, it is an unfamiliar interior to where you were last here.
Can I walk over to the painting?
Mm-hmm.
Can I touch it?
You can.
On brand.
And so as you reach out and touch the exterior of this painting, your hand presses against it, and you watch the color ripples off of it, almost like the pressure caused the enchantment itself to react to the heat.
You know, the oils on your hand are just going to make that thing fall apart faster. It's just we lose precious art every year that way.
I feel terrible now. Anything moving in there? Anything looking out from the painting?
Make a perception check.
14.
14. You see occasionally in the shadow what looks to be a set of glowing eyes that occasionally blinks and then subsides into the shadow and seems to appear elsewhere in the painting and look out in your direction.
Can you smack the eyes? I'm saying over your shoulder.
Oh.
Because I'm watching you do it.
You see them too?
Yeah.
I mean, I could try. What if it's like real thin membrane and I just like fall through it?
Just smack it lightly.
I smack it lightly. On the eyes.
Okay, as you smack the painting with the eyes, all you hear, and suddenly, in a rush of air, something like a heavy bat flutters out past your face. You end up instinctually pulling back, and your arms go wild as you watch something winged emerge from the side of this wall, around the room in a circle before landing at the top of the room. At the top of the arched chamber, you can see this little wooden ledge that marks where the ceiling meets the wall, and this tiny humanoid, scrawny, gnarled creature with leathery wings is going.
Oh, I'm sorry. I hit
And flies up the stairs.
Wait, what? Oh.
That was my fault?
Was that an imp?
I don't know. Did it look like an animal or did it look like a...
It looked like a small fiendish humanoid with leather
Oh
wings.
my god.
I mean, I just figured... I'm not sure what I figured. I didn't think it was going to come out.
I didn't think so either. I thought it was just like a magic picture. I didn't know.
Please slap every painting you come across.
Yeah.
You can count on me.
Maybe don't go poking any more things in these wizard towers.
Are there any sculptures in this room?
She said to be patient if she's not here. So, yes.
Doing great.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm sure she won't notice a thing.
The new hero's journey for Ford. One man's war against all forms of artistic expression.
Stained glass, oil painting.
All right. Do you guys have a seat, or do you make your way up the stairs?
Oh, around the little tea set? Tea set? Was there a tea set on the table?
There is a small tea table. There is no tea set on it currently, but it is small enough and compact enough to not be like a full spread for host.
Or any of you cause any more trouble, I am going to sit on my hands.
I guess we'll sit and wait.
Yeah. I'm just going to take a few steps up the staircase and look.
Okay.
Do I see anything?
You slowly kind of step up, and as you do, the wood creaks slightly with the weight shift. And as you glance around the side, this very faint bit of torchlight seems to be kind of slightly flickering and bouncing from the upward curved wall, and you see a shadow begin to stretch across that side of the wall heading in your direction. You hear footsteps.
Beth?
I'll be right there.
Oh, you're here!
And you see stepping down the staircase, kind of meeting your position, Vess. This time dressed in like a comfortable, like deep blue set of lounge robes. The sleeves themselves are very long and dragging down to almost the knee. It kind of splits around the waist and kind of drags about 5 or 6 feet behind her along the stairs as it droops down with each progressive step. She's not wearing a lot of the jewelry that she had more in a more presentational fashion last time you saw her. This is definitely more of a casual gathering.
Oh, I thought you were like working within the city, but I bet you were working somewhere else, huh? Were you on another plane of existence doing crazy magical things?
More or less. So, and she kind of like continues down the stairs, waiting for you to make way.
I'll lean against the banister so she can pass by me.
She like awkwardly squeezes past you with the tiny bit of space. Makes her way down towards where the table is, and she kind of, looking around at the center of the chamber, gives a bit of a shrug and a whispered word under her breath, and you watch as the 4 chairs suddenly divide into 8 and fill the space around.
My apologies. Have a seat.
Just to let you know, I tapped your painting.
I'm very aware.
Oh, apologies. I had never seen an interactive piece of art before.
Well, I hope it was enlightening.
It was.
Is he okay?
He'll be fine. He's had far worse. Anyway, and she watches, she kind of tilts her fingers a bit, and one of the chairs grinds out from the table right behind her, and she sits in it, crosses one leg over the other, and rests her arms at the edge of her knee. To what do I owe the pleasure of you coming by earlier than our destined meeting?
Well, we think we should accelerate our plans to leave.
For what reason?
We have on pretty good authority that we're not the only group heading north.
Well, that is very true. There are many interests up there. Many others who are also seeking the secrets of this excavation. I believe I said as much last time we spoke.
Mm-hmm. But potentially a group. Maybe a rival group.
I mean, I'm just gonna.
Yeah, go. You
Does
go.
the name the Tomb Takers ring a bell?
Sounds somewhat familiar.
Insight check. Everybody.
Yeah, make an insight check, yeah.
All we're all like staring at her.
Well, yeah.
Leaning
We all
across
went
the
in to
tea
do
table.
it.
Sure.
I'm gonna do it because why not?
Yeah. 20.
26.
26.
Whoa!
Low.
19.
Nice.
You should go ahead and give me a whisper because I rolled a 12.
That's as high as it
So for Caleb and Beauregard, I mean, you do see a hint of recognition in her eyes, and you see her kind of think for a minute, and the eyes kind of dart back and forth slightly before her expression becomes more of a calm smile. She's processing information in an instant.
That is indeed familiar. It is one of many groups I have hired in the past to aid in some of my work. Is this a rival group of yours?
Complicated.
An acquaintance.
Yeah, a little bit of path crossing. Do you remember what the work was that you hired them for?
Well, I hired them for a couple of specific things, one of which was a slight trip to an exterior space in Molesmere, where I met them in Shady Creek. They were bodyguards of mine as we went to dangerous spaces. It is important to make sure that when you are traveling, to not travel alone in such places. But it mainly just that bit of work. We've only done maybe 2 excursions.
Your current employment?
Of them, no. I have not seen them in a number of years.
Why'd you stop working together then? Just out of curiosity.
Number of years, you said?
Yeah.
Among them, did they have a purple-skinned fellow with horns?
They had one member who was a tiefling that matches the description you're giving, yes. So you do know these people?
Why'd you stop working with them?
Just some.
Well, when a contract is done, you do not have to hire them, and when certain individuals after a couple of jobs seem to be
problematic,
less than trustworthy, difficult when it comes to staying focused on the job in front of them, when they are hired help, then you move on.
Did the purple guy have an Irish accent?
What's that?
Or like a sort of a vague Irish accent?
Like a
hard to place.
Hit or miss, come and goes.
We got this all out of our systems before the camera was rolling. I really felt like we'd all just gotten everything out before all this started.
Like an American accent, but like who had a relative or who had spent some time in Ireland.
Hello, Taliesin.
Just drink a bunch of Guinness.
We're your friends. We've met.
I thought I'd given everyone an opportunity to really use all their best material.
No, I think we only got about 60% out.
Never ending well.
How much skin is she showing right now? If she had tattoos, would we be able to see them?
Mainly just the neck, the clavicle, and hands, and you can see a bit of the ankles, but most everything else is covered with casual robes.
Are there any tattoos?
Make a perception check.
I'm making a perception check.
Ooh.
As he perceives.
12.
12. Now, from anything you can see, I mean, there aren't any markings or anything that signifies any sort of permanent markings in the body, other than, her makeup is flawless.
Did this group? They proved untrustworthy. Did they steal anything from you? Take anything? Try and steal anything from you?
They were a bit dodgy about the circumstances of our agreement. And when we came to a conclusion of the work in which we had agreed to do, I decided it was best to find individuals that weren't so, pardon the pun of where I found them, shady. There are individuals I've found since that have more of a loyalty to the ideals of the Empire. I found it is challenging to work with those you would think at first to have no particular political aspirations or connection, that they could be driven to, agree to do things that would be a bit uncouth, but I don't know. Ambition can be difficult when you are paying people to be unambitious.
I get that. Did any of them have any tattoos? Like, or maybe the purple tiefling.
The purple one, did you know his name?
I believe his name was Lucian.
Did he or any of the others have tattoos at the time?
I mean, a few of them had a number of small bits of ink on their bodies, yes.
Sounds like water under the bridge for you, though.
For me, yes. I've not seen them in quite some time. And while it did not end well, it wasn't with any sort of lingering malice. I just didn't like the way they did their work.
You mentioned them being distracted and having other ambitions. Do you know with what they were distracted?
It's hard to say. They were keen to raise prices of their acquired skills mid-contract. They were discovering and pocketing things on their expeditions without notifying me when the contract stated that I was to pass out whatever we found. And I just got the sense that were this relationship to continue over time, that they wished to shift the dynamic of power. And that does not behoove my interests, so we went our separate ways.
Did you send them up to Isocross for any of your prior arrangements?
One of these excursions was to the north, yes.
And is there anything that they would be able to use from your former contracts, any knowledge about what your pursuits might be that they would then want to leverage against you in some sort of way? Privileged information, perhaps?
I do not think so. They are not, they're not as well learned as I am. And there is confidence in knowing that perhaps some of the mysteries that we have come across beforehand are a bit beyond their capabilities. I have to ask, this is a very curious line of conversation. You know a lot about these individuals. What is your history with them? And your concern If indeed this is the group of which you say we are up against.
Well, we know they're going to be in the area. I wouldn't say that we're going to be up against them per se. We have had some dealings with this Lucian in the past. He was unreliable, strange, and left many questions with us to ponder. So we were surprised to find out that they would be joining us in the north.
And forgive us, we've also been sent into situations before without all the facts and sort of, been sprung upon and surprised. And so we just wanted to make sure that you weren't sending us into a situation without all of the facts.
Of course, and I am appreciative of you notifying me of this. If indeed we are to be on similar paths, it is good to be careful.
But you're not worried about these other groups and parties that might be up there searching? If we told you that they're up there currently, where our destination is, wouldn't you want to pack up and go right away? Or they can't possibly find what you're going to find? Doesn't worry you?
In my experience with the Tomb Takers, they are skilled at a handful of things. None of those skills seem to fall into understanding the depth of the mysteries that wait for us up north.
What if they've changed?
What if they've got new knowledge?
Well, if they've allied themselves with individualists who perhaps could aid them in this, then haste is something we should consider.
I don't know if I would write off ignorance for blind ambition.
It's hard to put your mind at ease until you see where it is we are going. But even the time that I spent with them, it is but the very tip of the iceberg.
Where we're going, is it trapped? Things that are laid out to deter unknowledgeable folks?
Trap, the word trap insinuates that they were placed specifically to entice and destroy. There are no traps, if you will. There are malfunctioning remnants.
Perilous features?
Numerous. But this is why I've chosen you to accompany me, as I've had not as much luck with individuals in the past, such as these Tomb Takers. You've proven yourselves very capable, and of aligned interests here in the Empire. So, based on the recommendations that have been given to me, and what you're capable of, I feel very confident in our ability to delve deeper than anyone else has before in my presence.
What if we told you that the Tomb Takers were working with the Dynasty?
In what way?
In the same way that you hired us. To chase down whatever it is that you're not telling us about. You think they can't do the same thing? Hire their own group of mercenaries?
Well,
you said so yourself. Your biggest fear is that this knowledge and technology will fall into the hands of the Dynasty.
I mean, it is very much a concern, but given my previous experience, woe unto whatever poor soul decides to trust them again. But I agree, with the knowledge that they themselves, if indeed you are confident in this, are heading towards a similar goal as us, then perhaps we should leave much sooner.
Certainly couldn't hurt.
How much time do you need? I can be ready by the night.
Tomorrow, I think, would be.
Well, I'll be.
A couple more days for our
Tomorrow-ish.
armors and stuff.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning sounds good.
I have to wait for.
We gotta check in on a.
So like, hurry up and then wait a little bit. Then like, we'll let you know. Like maybe a couple more days.
Couple days.
Be here at 6 a.m. First shot up at 11:30.
So this knowledge of these tomb takers is worrisome, but like only somewhat worrisome.
No. We want to be prepared the best that we can be in order to serve you to the best of our abilities. And we are getting a lot of equipment upgraded, so I don't think you want us to go in weakened, right?
What if I send a message and just see how fast they can do the armor? You know, maybe we can leave tomorrow, depending. I'll send a message.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna send a message.
Also, Vess, you know so much about magic and sorcery. Have you ever heard of a spell that could make 9 women have one baby after just 30 days, 28 days or so? Have you ever heard of such a thing?
Well, that's a 9th level spell.
I love
certain
spell.
It's a curious question. I've not heard of anything specifically, but it is not beyond the realm of possibility.
We'll work on it.
Magic doesn't count.
Okay.
That's what the study in laboratory is for in my mind.
I'm gonna send a message to Pumat. Hi, if we need to leave super fast, how quick could you get Caduceus's armor done? Like a day? How much would it be?
And my flask.
And flask.
I just smile awkwardly at Dorogna while she talks to the air.
Whoa, that's a tall order there. It's not like I can just rush it, you know. Things take time. Sorry.
He's not being very helpful. He says things take
I have a funny
time.
feeling these things are just.
They take time.
Well, we could just skip the armor and go.
We should threaten him. Let's threaten Puma.
Big difference in my reality.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
The armor will be ready then? When?
Like 2 more
48
days.
hours.
48 hours.
You can't take 9 Pumats and make a breastplate.
Exactly. There's a 5-point drop in my AC.
Yeah,
So.
I feel like we need.
It's a 5-point drop?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh.
Yeah. There's a reason. There's a reason I did this.
Oh, yeah, I was going to give you my armor, but that's not nearly 5 points.
No.
Holy shit.
I think we should get the armor. You're our only healer.
The salt.
It's true. It's true, Caduceus.
Well, maybe we can go down there and maybe a little bit of money will change his mind.
Is there a problem with this commission you made?
Just going to take a couple days. That's all. 48 hours.
They're just a little bit slow. You know what I mean?
Well, who have you commissioned for this?
Pumat Soul from the Invulnerable Banquet.
Yeah, she's familiar.
Have you worked with him?
On a couple of occasions, yes. He
the
does
enchanter
quite a
for
bit of
these
work
things.
for the Cerberus Assembly. I'll speak to him, see if I can expedite this process.
Yo. Pumat's dead.
Wait, be nice to him though, okay? Because he's been really nice to us.
Of course.
Okay.
So by tomorrow?
Well, based I do not quite know exactly what it is he's working on for you, but if I inquire, I will have some better information and perhaps a means of expediting this.
Excellent.
All right.
Great news. Good chat. Watch out for the bat thing that flew before. I don't really know where it went.
I will keep an eye out. Let me know when you're ready to leave.
Yeah, we'll send you a message.
I will prepare my things.
Okay.
Bye.
What's wrong, Caduceus?
Nothing.
You were making a face like something was
Oh
very
man, I
wrong.
just hope we didn't get Pumat in trouble. That's all.
We definitely did.
I'm gonna feel a little guilty for a minute.
The door opens and allows you guys to leave the tower and go about the rest of your business in preparation for your expedited excursion to the north. So,
To the dash?
Wow. Okay.
Quickly.
Choose a dash. Yeah.
Yeah. There's nothing else to do here.
I lead us straight to an alleyway so I can start drawing on the ground.
It's awesome.
Can you do the thing? Or
Oh
you
man,
tapped
I'm
on
using
doing
all my
the
spells
thing?
today. Flippers, yep. Gonna send a message to who?
Xenoth should be fine.
I'm gonna send a message to Xenoth.
Alrighty.
Guess what? We're traveling again. We're on our way to you now, so be prepared because we're coming through. By the way, this is Bo and the Mighty Nine.
Yeah.
This is Bo.
Curious. Well, we'll make the preparations for your arrival. Coming through quite a bit recently. It's nice.
Oh.
It's been a bit dull. That's it.
I think Xenoth likes you.
Oh, I thought maybe he likes you.
Well, yeah, I haven't really talked to him. I let him know it was you coming through.
Is there a love triangle going on?
Xenoth hates me.
Xenoth, I think, maybe likes you more than you know.
Love, hate?
Maybe it's love hate. We do bring the party. I mean, it's pretty great.
All right. You find an alleyway?
Do the double dutch, do the double dutch.
You all transport immediately to the basement beneath the Archive of Zadash. As you make your way up, Xenoth is there waiting with a couple of archivists as well. Welcome again. I take it you're not here to do any more research, or are you just using us as a means of...
Bye.
Just passing through.
Relay, all right,
Thanks,
fine.
man.
Great.
Bye.
I high five on the way up. Yeah.
He instinctively responds and goes,
I turn around and I go, you like it?
He just stares back.
He sees back. Back again.
At this point, you guys are...
You know, no hair.
Yeah, it's all slicked back.
Yep. You guys are pretty on the level when it comes to authority within the overall Cobalt Soul. So whereas previously he was very much your senior, now you're on like an even playing field.
Yeah.
And with that, his demeanor has shifted slightly.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, the city of Zadash is yours. At this point in time, it is evening. What would you like to do here in Zadash?
Ooh, we get to see the kitty cats again.
We do not get to see the kitty cats tonight. I have used my greatest to get us to Molly's.
Oh.
Not burial site.
That's totally fine.
So we're going to have to stay in an inn.
Oh, God, roughing it. I hate it. Never go back.
The mirror can wait.
Let's enjoy a warm place to sleep while we can. It's going to be a while.
Do you want to see?
We can go to the inn where they're staying.
Hub and Sun?
Yeah. Which I'm looking up what it's called right now.
It's their Best Western, I think. Nope. Best Western Zadash.
We put them.
I don't remember.
Oh, you don't remember where you sent your family?
They went to the Bottle and Cork, the Rusty Rudder, the Crass Sailor. They went to
Rusty Trombone.
Are you just making up tavern names? They're pretty good.
Yeah.
Leaky Tap? No.
That's two bars in Rehoboth Beach.
Wasn't it like this? What was? Wasn't it the fancy one in the spire?
I can't even find my page that says
I think it was the fancy one, huh?
Pillow Trove?
Pillow Trove.
No, it wasn't that.
That's what I chose Keen Mind for. Where did we stay, Matt?
30 days.
30 days?
you have
Didn't we
that.
just leave them here a few days ago?
Yeah, you did.
It was not the Pillow. It might have been the Pillow Trove.
Pillow Trove is a more expensive place.
No.
I feel like it was the place that was like, you know, where the hipsters would stay.
Song and Supper?
No.
Fuddruckers.
Didn't it have a sun in the name?
Love Fuddruckers. It had Altered Beast.
No.
Oh.
Willows, nope.
No, it could very
Where
well.
do we leave your family?
It could be the lodge.
Oh, no.
It could have been the Lodge of the Eclipse. I don't remember which place you sent them at.
Chastity's Nook. Nope.
Nope.
Oh, wait. No.
Steam's Respite.
No, that's the bathhouse.
Pillow Trove. Nope.
This is great.
It wasn't the Pillow Trove? I think you sent them to the Pillow Trove.
King's Hail Board.
Because you sent them to the fancy one, right?
Send a message.
Lodge of the Eclipse. Lodge of the Eclipse. It was
Lodge
the
of the
dinner
Eclipse.
theater.
This was right. All right.
Okay.
I thought it was. Okay. All right, so you go ahead and make your way to the Lodge of the Eclipse.
But first, we can visit all the other places. That
Yeah, you should go on a full tour in the evening. Now,
We park.
when you left them at the Lodge of the Eclipse, it was like midday-ish at the time, not too busy. As you approach, you can already hear the music loudly in the streets here in Zadash. And as you, not too far off, as you enter the interior, you can see it is loud, it is crowded, and there is a stage with what looks to be a magnificent burlesque show being performed at the moment.
Luke.
Castles. This is the best.
Within a short time, within a short time of being within the interior of the lodge, I would say Beauregard and Caduceus, you both see throughout the crowd what looks like a small person dodging and weaving between people, and within a quick moment of glancing over, you can see it is Yeza.
Oh, it's Yeza?
Yeah. Who's currently nervously searching through the crowd.
Uh-oh. I just reach out and grab him by the collar. If I can. It's just me. It's me.
Oh,
Sorry.
you're back.
I didn't mean to be so aggressive. Are you looking for your kid?
Shh. Yes. Don't tell Beth. It'll be just a second.
I think I know where he is. I start heading behind the stage. I start peeking behind curtains backstage.
Okay, make an investigation check.
All right. It's okay. 23.
Within a short time, you find Luke wrapped in a curtain, currently peeking behind the stage.
Yeah. Exactly where I thought.
So as soon as you know where he is, you haven't disturbed him yet.
I just go up and I kind of put my head in the fold next to him. Kind of look over at him.
And he runs off.
Yeah, I grab him real quick.
Yeah, it's easy enough for you to grab him.
Yeah, I drag him back over to Dad.
Okay.
Found him.
Great. Oh, hi, everyone. I didn't know it was this kind of an establishment. He's like trying to yell over the music and the chatter and laughing and cheering.
Have you enjoyed the show?
Sure.
So is Luke.
Great.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
No, he's been good. He's holding his hand over his eyes.
There's nothing wrong with it. It's fine.
He's just a little young.
Sure.
Anyway, we're gonna get back to our room. Are you staying with us tonight?
Yeah, I think so. We should get a few more rooms, yeah? And then we'll shack up.
How much longer is the show going on? Is it just starting or just finishing?
I don't know. Come on, Luke. And he goes ahead and escorts him back up the stairs to the second floor of the inn. Yeah, you're not sure when it started, but the energy is still carrying, and it's a pretty decent show.
I'll stay for the show.
You got it. So, anybody else staying for the show?
No, I'm going to go do a ton of homework.
Okay.
With some spells.
Okay.
I'm gonna go back upstairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to sleep, maybe?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're getting a couple more rooms? 2-3 more rooms?
Yeah. Say like 3 more rooms.
3 more rooms? All right. For this establishment, that'll put you at 1.5 gold.
I got it.
For the evening. But the show is fun. I mean, this isn't the Pillow Trove by any means, but it is nicer than some of the other establishments here within Zadash. The central chamber of it is very much kind of like a mess hall of a dining hall, and then the stage towards the back of it is a little ramshackle with the area space behind it. But the curtains are nice and seem to be some of the newer accoutrements in the inner space. There are some musicians off to the side playing, mostly kind of like brass and wood based instruments. And it kind of gives us just a body feel with some like hand beat drums going. You see performances across the gender spectrum, beautiful colors and feathers. You see the equivalent of what would be a bubble dance, classic style performance. It is tasteful, artistic, and just enough of a tease from set to set to keep the audience enthralled, but also right on the edge of getting a little overheated or overzealous. But you have another 40 or so minutes of the performance before it comes to a close, and you feel very satisfied.
I toss some silver pieces, and in the meantime, I wouldn't admit that I'm like, trying to ping them off people, but
Gonna bounce a quarter off that ass?
Maybe. I'm not trying for it, but I'm trying for it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Well, you succeed. You have very good aim at throwing things.
I do.
All those ball bearings.
Yeah, well, except for the ball bearings, maybe. All right, so anything else anybody would like to accomplish before the evening comes to a close?
What time-ish did we arrive at this establishment?
By the time you had finished all your work in Rexentrum and met with Vess, it was towards the evening, and so you got to the establishment. It's about 9:30 in the evening.
Okay. Could I go till 1:30 in the morning without suffering exhaustion?
Yeah.
Okay.
How many rooms do we have? Who's rooming with who?
4 rooms total, including the Bernardo family.
Okay. So I'm assuming I'm rooming with Yasha and Bo again?
That's up to you.
You can do two people per room. If you'd like.
We could do a ladies sleepover.
Were you staying down for the show as well, or did you come upstairs?
I came upstairs, but I was thinking about it, but I'm a little sleepy.
Yeah. Okay, then.
It used to be fun.
Yasha.
We're old. Yeah.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, I feel a lot better than I have in a while.
That's good.
But I mean, current events are kind of weird.
Yeah.
So,
we didn't get to say goodbye to him. I mean, nobody got to say goodbye to him, but
I know.
It's weird to know he's up and moving and we can't say anything. We can't talk to him.
It's also weird to me that he didn't take his coat, but I guess, that's not him.
Yeah.
And I guess that says it's not him more than anything, because he never took that off.
He loved that coat.
He loved that coat. This is gonna be weird.
I'm glad you're feeling better, though.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been quite a journey, but yeah, I'm feeling better.
So,
how are you doing?
There's 2 beds in here.
Okay.
How should we do this?
Well, I'm very comfortable sleeping on the floor. I'm used to it, so I can sleep on the floor. No big
Are you
deal.
sure you don't want to take one bed and I could take another bed and then Bo could just take a bed, just somebody's bed? Maybe just a little snuggle.
Are you implying that she should get in the bed with me?
That's weird. I could move rooms.
No, it's really, honestly, I can sleep on the floor and Bo can take the bed. I think my voice is cracking just talking about that. Yes, I'll sleep on the floor and Bo can have the bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you got cold, though, you could probably sneak in and snuggle with her, too, though.
Probably, yeah. I don't think I will, but I could probably snuggle with her if I wanted to. Maybe, I don't know. I would have to ask her and see if that would be something that, if she would want to snuggle.
Ooh.
She makes me really nervous.
Yeah, you don't get nervous very easily, it seems. So that says something if you get flustered around her.
Yeah, she kind of, she's taken me by surprise. Like, I don't know. I don't know what it all means, but,
She's a wonderful person.
She's wonderful. She is. I know she's tough on the outside, but...
She's all warm and gooey on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She is.
Just like Yasha. Just like you. Yeah. You're just a couple of marshmallows.
I'm
getting nervous for you. Maybe I should leave the room.
No.
I'm going to leave the room.
Wait, but I feel like I feel like I'm not ready.
Okay. I'll stay in the room.
Shit, I don't know what to do. Because, what if... I haven't even talked to her or anything about it because I don't know. I don't...
So wait, okay, you didn't kiss her or anything when you were flying her around and stuff?
No, I didn't. I didn't because, I don't know how she feels, and I feel like
Well, well, maybe I shouldn't tell you.
What do you mean?
Well, I talked to her, and she's like, she likes you.
Oh, I don't know if I should know this, because it's not from her, Because, what if she just said something, and then you misinterpreted it?
No, I didn't.
How do you know?
Because she was like, Yasha's pretty great, she's hot, but I need her to make the first move.
She did?
Yeah, she said that.
Yeah. I know. She makes me so nervous. And I don't know why. She makes me sweaty and, warm and fuzzy at the same time. But then I see her do things, and then I'm just I want to kiss her so bad. And then that makes me feel kind of bad.
Yasha. You can't feel guilty for how you feel. If she makes you feel happy, that's a wonderful thing. That's so rare.
It is so rare. Okay, how about this, though?
Okay.
I feel like you've given me a lot of confidence. But stay with us tonight so it's not super obvious, because I feel like if she walks in and I'll be like, hello, I'll feel weird.
It's strange.
Because now that we've talked about it, it feels like it's out there, and I feel like I want to... Yeah, just stay tonight.
Okay.
I'll sleep on the floor, and then I'll figure it out.
Okay. Okay.
Don't say anything.
I'm not going to say anything.
Okay,
I'm not going to say. I probably, trust me, I won't say anything.
Because the thing is, she could just have, a simple crush and could be over it really quickly. So I want to give her
It's not the
space
vibe I got, just letting you know.
It's not. Okay.
But, maybe you should talk to her. Because she'd probably have more information for you.
Yeah, I think that's probably best to go to the source.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, thank you, Jester.
You're welcome. If you want, we could write a poem for her or something. Just,
I mean, sure.
Something you could recite to her when you're confessing your feelings.
Okay, how would you, spitballing, how would you even start something like that?
Oh, bo, bo, bo. That's probably how it starts.
Yeah, I like that start. Oh, bo, bo, bo.
It's a good anime.
Eyes so blue and hair so shorn on the sides.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay, eyes so blue, hair shorn.
Abs, so many.
Her abs are there's so many of them.
So many.
So many abs.
But frame, so small.
Frame so small. Yeah, she's so small.
Oh, I got a good one.
Okay.
How I wish to envelop you with my wings.
Oh, okay. How I wish to envelop you with my wings.
They were a really good writer.
I really think this is really good. Like maybe we should just end up making a like a poetry book with, love poems.
And then we could sell it at Chastity's Nook.
I love it.
Okay.
Okay, these are some good ideas. I'm gonna think on it and really.
All right. I'm going to pretend to be asleep when she comes in. So if you guys want to have a conversation on anything, and then if anything happens, then I'll just leave. That's weird. I'm just gonna lay down.
Just sleep. I probably won't do it tonight.
Yeah, that would be weird.
I'll find like a really nice moment for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm rooting for you, Yasha.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll leave it at that for now.
I want to drink so bad right now.
Alrighty. Any other business anyone would like to work towards this evening before it comes to
properties of transmutation can be found. Oh, this is exciting.
There once was a sailor named Ford who went shopping and was always quite bored. Okay, I'll workshop.
Alrighty.
Henry Crabtree says, always asks consent before you snuggle.
Friends? Oh God, loneliness.
Wait, is Henry Crabtree going to be the consent grass? Crabgrass, yeah.
Henry Crabgrass, the
Crabgrass.
That's good. The non-grab ass crabgrass.
Yeah.
I like it. Saw it coming, and yet it still hurt.
All right. You all eventually find your ways to your respective chambers for the night.
I stumble in a little tipsy. Accidentally trip over Yasha a little. Hello. Sorry.
Oh, you just got back.
I did not mean to step on you. I didn't hear
No.
You want the bed? I can sleep on the floor if you want the bed.
I am so accustomed to it. It's what I'm used to.
too. It's kind of what we did at the monastery. So if you want me to sleep and you can take the bed, it's not a big deal.
I feel like I'm pretty. I've already been kind of napping down here, waiting for you to come back. I wasn't waiting. I was just laying here.
Sure. Oh,
pretty sure.
Is Jester asleep?
I don't think she's asleep. I don't think. Okay. I think she's asleep.
Yeah.
But you can have the bed. I was just because I'm all, set up nice here on the floor.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. How was the show?
Oh my! It was great.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah.
Yeah.
There was this one girl who she just opened this jar of glitter and then she just full front flip with the open jar of glitter. As the glitter flew through the air, it was bananas.
I see. Great. You have a piece.
Glitter was everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's. Yeah.
It adds. It's cool.
Good. Yeah.
Well, I'm pretty tired.
Yeah. So I didn't mean to wake you up.
No. You didn't. I wanted to make sure that you got back safely. So, I'm glad you are safe.
Yeah. Sure you're done with bed?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm good.
I'm just gonna.
Unless you wanted to snuggle or something. I'm kidding. It's like something that.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna. Sorry to step over you.
No, you're
just a little. It's tight. It's a tight hotel room. Okay. Good night.
Good night. I'm gonna sleep on the right here.
Okay.
Good night, Chester.
Night, guys.
All right.
7 charisma.
I assume they all take a point of exhaustion because none of them sleep. Just lie there.
Stiff as a board. Just drenching our sheets in sweat. Yeah.
Yep. Okay, then.
Oh my god.
After an evening of rest for most of you, the morning does come, and with it, a new day. So, the family is awake. You wake up with Yeza and Luke's already ready for breakfast, and you can smell the meals being prepared for the mess hall-like breakfast experience that the lodge presents to the various denizens. But the day is yours. So after breakfast is had, you all gather down within the lodge's main chambers. What would you like to do?
We should visit Pumat, get our stuff, excuse my family, and then get up and get going, right?
Yeah.
Are they going to go back to...
Got up super early and spent 2 more hours doing homework.
Okay.
Going to send them back to Nicodranas?
I think so. I mean, unless they...
Yeah.
Yeza, do you want to stay here? Oh, Yeza!
Yeah?
I've been meaning to ask you.
Sure, honey. What do you need?
I disguise self and turn into Vestaragna. Do you know this person?
Yeah. Why?
What did she do to you? Is she good or bad?
She was the one that she was the one that was overseeing the project that the assembly put me under. She's the one that set up the
disguise. Sorry.
You can see like the sweat pouring on his face already, and like on his forehead, he goes like,
"Sorry, I didn't realize."
No. I just wasn't expecting that so early. She was the one that was overseeing the work I was doing in Felderwin in the basement.
To like refine that stuff, or did?
Yeah, that weird.
The juice.
That weird glowing thing, and we worked to distill the that strange ether that it was presenting. I didn't fully understand the logistics of it. I was just applying my alchemical knowledge to the things that she brought along. But she was she's very, very intense woman.
What did she do to you?
Yeah, you're having a visceral reaction.
She's just very domineering.
She hurt you?
Intense. No. She never hurt me.
Did she threaten her?
There were
implied that she would do things.
She is a very. You're kind of looking around. She's very, very forceful and persuasive individual.
Well, I'll fucking kill her. I mean, can we when we're done with our job, can I kill her?
I think that's part of a super big, larger picture thing that kind of involves like Caleb and like that kind of big picture stuff.
We'll kill her.
We'll kill her. Is what I'm saying.
She's really powerful and she's really well connected with the assembly. Please don't do anything that would put yourself in danger. Okay. This isn't just like a random person that was a problem. And don't just go killing people because they were mean. I mean, like she was a terrible boss. Yeah, and I'm glad I don't work with her anymore. But like,
but she didn't
enslaved to her, or did she ask you for your expertise and contract you?
More of that. But they had specific goals they wanted to hit on a continuously tightening timeline, and it was challenging work. And I have my limitations, you know that. But that wasn't.
Her or her colleagues hurt others.
I mean, not to my knowledge. I just know about them. I know who they are. I know how connected they are, and I wanted to help. As best I can when asked upon, when called upon.
What happened in the chair? The chair, Yeza.
We saw your workshop. There was.
Oh, I had a chair.
No, the chair.
I had. You're right. I had a singular chair.
Yeah, singular, surrounded by nothing else in the center of the room. It was very disconcerting.
How many souls were put through that chair?
I don't know. Huh? How many?
Please don't psychologically torture my husband. So the chair was just a chair, right?
Yeah, it was just my work chair.
Did you bring it or did they give it to you?
Well, I mean, it was an acquisition as part of what I required to begin to do the work on the level and scale I needed. They did.
I think the corruption runs deeper than we even thought.
Good to know. Yeah. We'll table that. And did you see? You worked also with Ludinus Delef. Is that right?
I didn't work too much with him directly. He did come by on occasion to check up and interact and ask questions. It seemed like he was putting a lot of pressure on Mr. Dorogna, and
he was putting pressure on her.
Things roll downhill.
We saw them arguing that one day that we rolled into Felderwin.
I remember.
Mm-hmm. It's a long time ago.
But I mean, it's a weird point in pride to take, but me and her did manage to complete what was asked of us within the truncated timeline. Took a lot out of me. I didn't sleep a lot, but we got it done, as all important, discoveries sometimes require. And weirdly, I was looking forward to taking a break from alchemy for a while, and while the circumstances were not what I wanted, when the dynasty... It took me for a while. I didn't have to do much work.
Do we know what kind of breakthrough they had? Have we already figured it?
Yeah.
They got a little vial of
essence in a vial.
Fate juice.
Okay, that's you guys made the potions.
Yes, you were able to and I don't fully understand it. I was only given but a portion of the equation, the alchemical side of things, to focus on and replicate the kind of interior patterns, the mandala type strange alchemical structures that it could potentially siphon when placed within that tripod. And so we utilized that as a means of trying to draw, distill, and copy the materials that it was emanating, and kind of channel it through various catalysts and see if we could find a material that could encapsulate it. I'm not sure if it's permanent. I don't know if there's a time period in which it must be utilized before it, begins to lose its potency. But that was not part of my contract. And if they were to come back on that, I was at that point already being dragged over into Jorha. So
we were in possession of it for a time.
Oh! So you're aware of this then?
Yeah, but we entrusted it to a friend.
Understood. If you do encounter any of these individuals, just be careful and don't mention you.
Don't mention me.
Right.
And definitely kill her in revenge.
I would really, honey, please.
If I did, though, you wouldn't be upset.
Well, look. She's not a great person, but she hasn't done anything to me, I think, to deserve death.
Okay. You're a fair person.
Anyway,
thank you. Sorry to make you relive that trauma. I didn't realize she was so awful to you.
It's okay. It's over now.
Yeah. Anyway, we might be going on another leg of our journey. I know it's only been a couple days here in Zadash, but would you like to rather go back home to the coast? Well, I guess that's home now, right? Or would you rather stay here without us, or...
He looks over to Luke, and Luke is in the middle of just like stuffing the remnants of this bowl of sugared porridge into his mouth, which you can see like more sugar has been put into it at this point than porridge, and it kind of has that grain, like scraping sound when it gets into it and crunches it like sand between his teeth.
Yeah. He's doing it right.
Luke, do you want to stay here or you want to go back to Nicodranas? And he goes, I want to go to the beach. So, well, I guess that answers that question.
Okay.
To be fair, it's really nice there.
Yeah, it's the best.
It is.
You have a home.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll figure out a way to send you back probably today.
Okay. How long do you think you guys will be gone?
I don't know. Tough to say.
Very hard to say.
perhaps a couple weeks, maybe.
Weeks at the minimum.
At least.
Okay.
Yeah.
But you did say you're able to come and visit quickly now, right?
Yeah, if we're at a place where it's safe to transport and
Yes.
stuff.
I believe we would be able to visit you for the initial leg of our journey. There might be some time where that becomes complicated.
Okay. Well, you'll know where to find us. Just take care and be safe.
Always.
Don't take any unnecessary risks. Don't try and kill any members of the Cerberus Assembly.
Good advice.
And where are you going?
The North Pole, right? Pretty far north, where it's very, very
Ice will cross
cold.
to the island of Foreign.
I know pretty much nothing about that, but I hope it's not too dangerous. And if you just happen to see, and he kind of like leans in a little bit, whispering, if you happen to see any like fun little knickknacks of the area that you can pick up for Luke,
of course, yeah.
I think he'd really appreciate that.
Yeah, we'll get airport gifts on the way back. Yeah.
You've got the
the Stein.
Oh, that's right. I already got these two steins.
What?
Yeah.
Luke kind of looks over, scrapes it over. It's like half the size of his torso almost. He has to get both his hands up to press on the top to get the lid to open. It's like cool. It's like all the porridge is just caked around his mouth. It's like, I don't know how long he'll appreciate that, but I've seen him get obsessed with things with less utility, so anything to distract him from the crossbow.
Well, he should do his practices, his drills and stuff.
I'll do my best.
So that he can protect you.
And remember not to fire unless Daddy's behind you. Kind of nods. I know. All right.
But I don't know if we're ready to send you back quite yet, so we might have to...
Yeah, we're going to go pick up an item here, and then we would jump to Nicodranus, and then we would jump to Rexentrum, so we just need to pass that out. Why don't we swing by for you in a couple of hours? We're going to do a little bit of last-minute shopping here.
Okay.
In town.
All right, well, we'll finish breakfast here. We might walk around the block a bit, and we'll stay nearby until you need us.
Okay.
Do we need to go to Nicodranus, or can we just send them through?
Well, we would be sending them into Yusa's tower.
We could let them know that they're coming.
Sure, I think he would be all right with that.
Yeah.
To Pumat's?
Yeah.
All right.
To Pumat's.
To Pumat's.
To Poo.
You guys make your way to the Pentamarket, to the exterior of Pumat's shop. The door is currently closed, and it does not appear to be the same kind of open, welcome interior or presentation that the shop normally does. It looks like it is intentionally closed and shut.
Oh.
It's working very hard, I would assume, on our items.
Should we knock?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, let's start with that.
Okay. You hear some shuffling, and eventually a voice goes, hello?
Yeah, Pumat, it is the Mighty Nine. Are you all right?
Right, yeah. Come on in.
Oh,
you hear
no.
The door opens, and Pumat standing there, big dark circles under his eyes. Oh, well, could you give us just like 20 more minutes if you don't mind? We're real close.
Oh yeah. I'm so sorry. That entirely happened by accident. We just had the wrong conversation in front of the wrong people, and oh god.
Oh, don't apologize. I had no idea that this was under assembly specific intent. If next time, if the contract falls under an assembly member, please do not hesitate to let me know. There is a different spectrum of timelines under there, and would save me a lot of trouble.
Definitely apologize for that. Pay attention to that next time. This is definitely on me.
Hey,
good to know.
Greatly appreciated. All right, just 20 minutes. Come on by.
All right.
Closes the door again.
Oh, man.
Well, that's good to know.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, well, maybe not take advantage of that again in the future.
No.
About 20 minutes of wandering the Penta Market. There are numerous baked goods, snacks, small trinkets that can be picked up. It is an open market.
Buy a lot of stuff and just put it in my bag so I have it for the trip.
Okay, what kind of
Lots
stuff?
of baked happiness.
Baked happiness, you got it. Plenty of baked happiness purchase. We'll say put about 5 gold of baked happiness, which is a lot.
Wow. That is a lot.
You are your little haversack is definitely a plump full of happiness.
Okay.
But you come back. The door is now unlocked, though it is still closed. And as you enter the establishment, you can see the interior lanterns are lit. Pumat Prime is sitting at the desk. He has a damp cloth pressed against his forehead, and he's just kind of wiping his brow. And the other Pumats are sitting in stools, just kind of breathing heavily. And you see walking around the corner, Lady Vesta Rugna. I see you have arrived to pick up your specific object. Well, we have managed to complete it, expedited with a bit of aid.
You helped?
I did indeed, otherwise it would not have gotten done.
Wow.
Present it, Pumat. Oh, yeah, of course, sorry. Ready for you? I got your, if you don't mind there, Pumat. It's like, yeah, I'll be right back. And he goes around the corner and comes back and sets the finished breastplate onto the table. It looks beautiful, and it even feels almost slightly lighter. The sheen and shimmer is there as your initial requested coloration was presented on it. And you can see there are a number of additional new runes that are just faintly pressed into certain areas where the metal plates meet to even further reinforce the magical protection that it infers. So, whereas previously it was just a...
It was a nothing.
It was now a breastplate plus...
Homemade.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's now a...
Breastplate plus 1.
All right.
Amazing.
This is, I really appreciate it. I really do.
Respectfully, my pleasure. Happy to do whatever we can to help the interests of the Empire and the Cerberus Assembly. And Lady Vest goes, of course. And your hard work, as always, will be remembered. Thank you, Pumat. It's our pleasure, Miss Lady. And good luck wherever you're going in a hurry.
Thank you, Pumat.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I put down 500 more gold onto the counter for him.
Well, you really don't have to do that. Respectfully, you've already paid for the piece, and
respectfully, we requested a rush order, not the original conditions. Please, it's our pleasure.
Well, it's very kind of you there, Miss Beauregard. I really appreciate it.
Hang on. Say that one more time.
It's greatly appreciated.
Nope, the thing you said before that?
Miss Beauregard.
The thing you said before that?
I don't remember.
Fuck!
It's greatly appreciated.
It's very kind of you.
Yeah.
Very kind. It was very kind of you, Miss Beauregard. Greatly appreciated.
Was very kind of you.
Yeah.
It's greatly
Yeah.
appreciated.
It's a big step for you, Bo. Perhaps you should take a nap now.
I think that's a good plan. If you don't mind, I got it. Don't worry. And one of the clones walks over.
The rosé flask, you didn't happen to... Never mind. No, we can go without it. It's fine.
Oh, do we have to rush the flask too?
No, that's less important, I feel.
We can get that in about an hour.
No, it's fine.
If you're helping.
It's fine.
What is this enchantment you're talking about? Well, they had ordered a flask that essentially is bottomless alcoholic content. And this is important for our endeavors?
I mean...
Yes.
It's nice.
Yes.
But no. We don't. I don't want Pumat to do any more work. No Pumat work. No.
Bo just dropped 500.
16.
Lady Vest goes, they say it's important.
God.
Alrighty. Just let them out. We'll walk behind and give us about an hour or so. We can knock this out.
I don't need it. We don't need it. I'm canceling the order.
You've already paid it.
I'll get it a layaway. I'll come back in a month. It's fine.
You sure?
I'm positive. I don't want you to do any more work.
Okay then. We'll continue this one on its usual schedule. It should be ready within the next day or two.
Great.
So just swing on by.
Thank you.
Alrighty. As you guys kind of all begin to leave, you hear a whew behind you as you leave. Lady Vest begins to exit with you as well.
As we leave, I slip Not back her original flask that I've now been holding on to since it's passed through so many hands. It's still whiskey. I know that's not what you're into, but maybe it'll keep you warm.
Thank you.
All right.
That was very kind of you.
Yeah, well.
Oh, twice in one day.
Kindest person in the realm. Beauregard, let it be heard.
Not that
Hey,
at all. Nope,
let it-
not
all
even
right,
close, no.
all right.
Well then, how soon do you think you'll be ready to leave?
Pick up the stuff in Rexentrope, and then we're ready to go.
We should stop off in Rexentrum one more time.
And then we'll leave from there.
Very well. I will meet you then. And she vanished.
I feel like she could have taken us with her. Just a little wasteful, but cool.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's go.
We're going to go send your family on their way. Mm-hmm.
By circle?
Yeah, we will send them to Yusa. I really think we should prepare Yusa for that.
Yeah, I'm going to send a message to not Yusa, but to his butler.
Okay.
Wormwood. No. What's his name?
It's Wadsworth.
Wadsworth. Yes.
Wadsworth?
Wadsworth.
Wadsworth.
Hey, so we're not coming through, but not Veth's husband and son are. So be ready for them to come. Really appreciate the help. Bye.
Moment before the voice comes back, goes,
Oh, hello. All right, we'll go ahead and prepare for their coming. I'll just make sure the master doesn't see, and I'll escort them into the streets.
Nice.
That would be nice.
Wadsworth is gonna take care of it.
I fucking hate that guy, but sure. Yeah, let's do it.
Well, I'll go up to my. We're at the inn where the show happened for Beauregard, right? So I'll just run up to my room still,
Just
which
for
is pretty
Beauregard.
early.
Okay.
For me.
Yeah,
Only for me.
and get it all ready and fetch everyone once it's 95% complete, and then we'll send them on their way. You want to say goodbye?
Yes. You're going to be seeing a goblin when you land on the other side.
Oh, okay.
He's not going to try to kidnap you or ransom you or anything like that. He's one of the good ones.
Well, yeah, there were a few in Rosona that weren't so bad.
Yeah. So, just don't be scared.
I think we've seen worse, right, Luke? And Luke just goes, no. Friends.
Okay.
We'll see you in a few weeks. We'll send messages. If you hear someone weird talking to you in your ear,
It's me.
It's Jester.
Oh, okay. I'll look out for that. Luke walks up and kind of like tugs on the front of your shirt and is like, Mommy, if you're going to kill more cool things, just make sure you write them down so you can tell me when you come back.
Okay. Yeah, and maybe Jester can draw a picture of it.
I'll draw a picture of everything that we kill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Okay.
Promise. All right, be good.
I will kneel down, and before I finish, I'll hold up the chalk and say, try not to worry too much about her. You know, each of us on our own, we're pretty confident in our own right, but the 9 of us together, I give a little bump to Luke's chest, are mighty. See you soon.
They kind of stand there for a second, going, whoa, looking at the circle.
See you.
Oh, see you. Luke goes, that's so cool. Gone. Moment of the runes kind of, and all the chalk drawings that Caleb had left all begin to burn off like incense ash, leaving the floor clean as if a symbol was never behind.
Well, we forge off to another adventure?
You all right?
Yeah. No, this is a cool arrangement. Get to check in with them and check in with you, and it feels good.
Yeah, I don't think anything more than a couple of weeks will go by.
Yeah.
At the most. Help the Empire, change the world, see your family.
Help the Empire.
It's a good balance.
Wow.
That's a phrase.
Yeah, it is.
Well, I need to draw another one of these, correct? We're going to Rexentrum?
Yes.
To the capital.
Okay. Spend the next 10 minutes drawing the different circle.
All right. With that circle complete, you all rush through and return once more to the archive beneath Rexentrim's cobalt soul.
Oops. As soon as we pop through.
Yep.
Oh,
shit! Bit of a spook on arrival, but not a huge issue.
Did it again.
It's a brief upset, but it seems to wash over without major issue. But you have returned to the center of the city. Is there anything else you wish to accomplish before you leave? You can pick up all your clothes. You go and one by one gather all of your various custom requested pieces of northern attire to your specifications with the money that you dropped on these, the tips that you had given. Nary a piece is not immaculate and directly to the specifications required. Beautiful, in some cases rustic, in some cases fucking goth as shit. You acquire your gear, you put upon the various elements of your clothing that you've acquired, and make your way towards the tower where Vestarugna awaits your arrival. There you can see herself is wearing what looks to be a kind of deep green, almost black colored robe with heavy kind of brown and white fur edges and a hood that is up with a fur edge as well that kind of droops down past the shoulders. You can see the clasp itself is jewel emblazoned with a heavy chain between. Beneath the robe you can see what looks like thick elements of padded cloth. Everything meant to keep her warm in the direction that you are all going. Thick leather gloves upon her hands, and as you enter the tower itself, the temperature inside is cold. You can see that since she's wearing the attire, she's already adjusted the temperature to be comfortable within her home. And as you all make your way within, she looks about to the rest of you. Well, are you ready?
Guess we better button up.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Very well. She begins to do the same similar hand motions that you saw her do in Zadash, and you watch as she traces these symbols through. The cold weather suddenly rushes even chillier, and with a brief moment of you all feeling your air kind of almost pulled from your lungs for a second, the warm, dark interior shifts to a bright, almost snow-blind sky. You can see a white and gray atmosphere above you, a gentle snowfall, just drifting around you as your feet crunch on soft snow beneath your feet. As you glance around, you can see to the left of you what looks like rolling hills and fields of glittering diamonds, a few miles off on that side. And to the right of you, you can see on the horizon the cold, distant blue of ocean waters. And what appears to be a cliffside shoreline.
Ooh.
There, built along this low cliff, this northern boundary of the Crystal Sands tundra, you can see the small fishing village of maybe 100 or more scattered snow-covered structures and 4 wooden watchtowers, mostly surrounded by a 10-foot vertical log barrier. This Pale Bank Village, the northernmost part of civilization here on the main continent of Wildmount, and your destination to acquire passage northward to the frozen continent of Eiselcross. That's where we're going to take a break.
Ooh, yeah.
Get real.
Yeah.
Time to crack
Here we
this
go.
map
Here we
back
go.
out. La 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 la.
New biome, who dis?
So, we shall return here in just a moment once we get through our break.
Oh, wow.
See you all in a few minutes, and we'll pick it up then.
Now experience the ultimate way to play by sitting at a table with your friends.